So let's go put some more cameras out. Okay, we just on the other side of my food plot, and I like to put a camera on this tree right here. Like I said, the other camera's down on that tree down in the middle of the food plot down there. And this is just a regular, this is a bush nail. I like these bush nails. They worked out good for me the last couple of 2-3 years. But this is like the old E3. I don't know what the new ones are, but this one works for me. And it's just facing out here to the other side of my food plot here as it rains. So we got to hurry this thing up. Hopefully it doesn't pour down rain, but like I said, these are good simple cameras that work. This one takes eight batteries, and like I said, I already got the deal set up inside, all the settings and everything, so we're just gonna close that up and let's see if we can get out of here because this rain is on top of us. Alright guys, I guess we can finish putting these cameras out. I started a video probably last week before last, and I put out 2 cameras and it poured down rain after that. I got caught in the rain. I was soaking wet from head to toe. So we're going to continue that video. This is the best spot I got that shows big bucks coming up this trail here. Just down this trail on the other side there's 27 acres of what I call bedding area. I've never been in that 27 acres, and I try to stay out of that because, like I said, my food plot is just probably 200 yards that way, and those deers come out and they cross back and forth here going and leaving from my food plot. So I try to stay out of this area as much as possible. Over the years I haven't found a good tree to hunt over here. I hunted down on the line, but I feel I'm too close to the deers. Like I said, right outside the bedding area. I think it's just best to leave this area alone and try not to hunt it and let them come out and come and go as they please. But I normally put a camera on this tree facing down that trail. So let's see what we got in our bag of tricks here. Normally I put this camera, these type cameras in, which is bush nails. I like the bush nail. They have nice clear pictures and they actually work. I never come to them and they not have any pictures on them. But this right here is the newer model, which all these are probably 3 years old. But this one right here I don't like too much. First of all, I think it's the actual blackout type stuff, which doesn't show good at night. I never have had a camera that with the low glow work that great at night. But this one shows up real good at night, and that's why I use this one. And this picture on this one has like a zoomed in type picture, which is not good when you're trying to see, you know, a wide area. So I'm gonna put this one back up right here. Like I said, I got a couple of these different kinds, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. Like I said, I think this one's the same as these here, which they show during the daytime pretty good, but night they doesn't do that well. So let me put this up and we'll keep on going. Everybody has their own way of lining the cameras up. I normally put mine on a tree, look over the top of it, and shoot the line out straight in front of it with my hand. Sometimes I walk out in front of it and look at it and see if it's pointing the direction where I'm standing. But this normally works out great for me. So this is just my method. Okay. And I always tie the tail up, which is, you know, just the slack. I don't want this slack waving in the wind, and the deer's looking right at this camera. So I just normally wrap it in itself for it's not just waving in the wind. And always make sure you turn your camera on, because that's a big problem sometimes. You're in a hurry and you forget to turn your camera on. So I just turn it to setup and just make sure I'm on video. I like to do videos, and we got it on. So I'm gonna start doing some trail camera videos of whatever I see. Hopefully we'll get some good pictures of some nice bucks, because hunting season starts tomorrow. So I need to get these in here and get out. I don't know if I'm gonna hunt tomorrow, but good that I know I got the cameras in, and once people start getting in the woods, those deers will move a lot better. So let's go to the next one. All right, this is another location, what I call the crossroads. If you've been watching my videos for a couple of years, you know about this road. I got a trail coming down that way right there, and it comes out and it goes down this trail. Then I just came out of this trail here that goes where I said the bedding area was. So it's actually 3 trails right here, and those deers come out right through here, and they cross a lot of times, and they walk up this road also, coming from my food plot. So this trail right here leads to the side of my food plot, just right through those woods, probably, like I said, 70-80 yards. So I like to put one camera wise on this tree right here, and this tree is just, like I said, facing down this road. It catches that trail coming out of here, and whatever comes down that road, and whatever's coming up this way. And you know, it also catches them when they just walking up this way, and it's not a camera right in their face. So let's go ahead and put this one up. And height wise, when I say height wise, I mean how tall you put these cameras. I like to put mine, I guess, with my big old stomach here, about stomach height. That way it works out pretty good for me. I don't know, you know, what's the best height, but for me it's like, I guess that's what, 1, 2, 3, about 3.5 feet. And like I said, I want to line it up to shoot down that trail, and I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to wrap the tail up. So it's nice and tight. Just want to check the settings. Always check your settings before you put it out. Looks good to me. Okay, we got another one. So let's go to the next one. All right, this was one of those new Moultrie Delta cameras here. I just threw this camera out at the last minute when it was starting to rain on me. I just wanted to throw it out, but as you can see, I don't know if somebody twisted it that way or what, but it hadn't been taking pictures of nothing but the ground over here. It's actually up here on the pear tree. I did have it pointing toward the pear tree, but evidently it has moved somehow. So we're going to take this camera off, and we're going to try to put it down at the bottom. Those deers travel on the bottom side of that wood line over there a lot. So we're going to go find a place over there where to put this camera. I think I found the perfect place for this camera. Right here on this pear tree. The base of it is right in the location that I needed, because those deers come out of that hole over there and they walk down the side here. So this base right here, if I can get it on there nice and tight, like I said, we do have a metal pole holding it up, and face it that way I could get, you know, those deers coming out of that hole over there. Daggone squirrel already ate the tail off of my damn strap. That's another reason to tie your tails up, because those squirrels, they like to chew on stuff. And I'm trying to get this on here as tight as I can. Yeah, I think that'll work out pretty good there. Only if I just keep the ants out of it, might work out pretty good. Just making sure it's coming on. And it is. And this is a Verizon camera. AT&T doesn't work worth a dang around here, so you have to use Verizon. So I got one more camera I want to put, well, it's more than one, but down here in the trail coming from where I hunt down in the bottom below my food plot. So let's go down that way. Alright, we're at the next location here. This is the trail that goes down to the bottom of my food plot. Like I said, if you went up that way, probably another 150 yards or so, my food plot is up on top of the hill, just up that way. And like I said, this is a bottom, and those deers travel through this bottom all the time. So this is where I hunt most of the time, down this trail to that bottom. That's why I have shot the two biggest deers I have shot here on this property. It's been down this trail here, and they like to come up this trail, and I do see some scrapes up down the trail every now and then. So I want to try to find a tree, which I'm gonna pick this tree right here to put this next camera on. And let's take a look at this camera. Okay, now that I got it on the tree here, just to show some features on it. This is the battery pack. It takes 8 AA batteries. The SD card is here on the bottom. Just like I said, it's a mini SD. The on and off switch is here, and the setup switch is here. So we want to turn it to setup, and as you can see, the name comes up on the display. And as you can see, it's a actual, shows you the camera, whatever the camera's pointing at, you can see it on the display here. So that's my hand in front of it. But we want to go into the menu just to show you a couple of quick, let me make sure you can see that. Okay, we got mode, that means video or a photo, or you can do a photo before the video if you want to. Like I said, they got resolution, and like I said, this camera can do 4K, up to 4K pictures and videos. So this camera's got a lot of stuff that I have never seen on the camera that actually can do 4K videos. So you can get the setting you want to on that. Like I said, it's up to 32 megapixels also. Like I said, with the resolution on the photos. Oh, that's a series of photos. You can get up to 10 photos at one shot. Video resolution, like I said, it goes up to 3840 by 2160 p IP, or is that P? Yeah. So that means up to 4K video. I don't know how much card space that takes, but it's good to know you got it. The TL video resolution, I don't know exactly what that is. I think that might have something to do with the 4K and the 2.7K, that type thing. Like I said, video link. It's got audio recording if you want to record audio. Shot lag time, that means the time in between shots. And I got mine set on 20. Side motion sensor, that's the two sensors that's on the front side here. Sensitivity, you can get high, low, you know, that good stuff. Target recording time, that means, you know, if you want to set up a time like between 8 and 6 o'clock in the evening, that type thing. Time lapse, you know, it takes certain pictures every so often, just during the day. Language, I don't know what end caption is. Date and time, photo stamp, and you can actually have a password that protects your videos and pictures on your SD card. Say for instance you got people that normally like to check your cards before you get to them. You know how that stuff goes. And it says it has Wi-Fi. That's a new thing on me. I don't know how to work that Wi-Fi on that. I need to look into that. But that's very interesting. I don't know if it's, I'm not going to speculate, but it does say Wi-Fi on there. You can turn the beeps out, you know, you can format the card, that type thing. And so it's got a lot of settings on this camera that you can make and set them the way you want them. And I think it's going to probably be a pretty good camera. So we got it set out. I got the settings I want. I'm going to go back to the beginning and make sure it's on videos. I want videos up here in the corner. You can see, you can hit this button. And that's a sign, a picture camera signal, not signal, but symbol right here. I like to do videos. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to turn it on now. It's counting down. So she should be good to go. And we'll see how this little camera does. I think it's going to do pretty good. So let's move to the next one. And the link to Basshunter will be in the description of this video, so you guys go get yourself one. And I just wanted to show you the box here on what it actually can do. What's this? Focus. All the good stuff this camera has, and the model number here at the top. Alright guys, I think that's about all the camera. Well, I got 3 more in here. I'll find somewhere to put those, but I don't want to bore you with any more putting cameras out. But I just wanted to show you how and where I put my cameras, just in, you know, just may help some of you guys out to own you know, exactly where you put the cameras, what you need to be looking at or looking for, that type thing. So as always guys, I appreciate you watching videos, and I want to thank Michael again for his donation to the channel. So if anybody else wants to donate to the channel, my PayPal and my Cash App is down in the description. But I appreciate you watching anyway, and to the next video guys, we out. Thanks for watching.